Hey, what's happening? What's good? Today we're going to be looking at the markets and I'm looking at GBPJPY right now, guys. We have executed a beautiful trade on it. Just want to show you guys how we caught this trade, how we're actually looking into managing this trade. And also we are going to be looking at, US30. We caught a beautiful trade today. I'll be showing you what we can expect throughout the whole day. And on top of that, we're going to be looking at US100 because so far I've been seeing the market as being a bit more bullish, so I want us to capitalize on all of these movements. And one thing that I like about this is that the market has been able to confirm with these candlesticks that we normally talk about. So today you are going to be experiencing all those things that we did speak about. Remember guys that today's video is actually sponsored by AAAFX. They're one of the most reliable brokers out there, and I'll make sure that I leave the link in the description whereby you can just check them out and get access and start trading with them. So what's happening right here is that I'm looking at GBPJPY. So the previous week, if you guys do remember, we had a session whereby we did speak about it on Wednesday, but now I'm just recapping you guys real quick. We had this beautiful pattern right here that represents that prices to eventually break to the upside. And afterwards, we had like our first touches, second touches, third touch, and boom, price went up, went up. So as soon as we started getting here, I saw that we've got some sort of like, an area of significance here, but price failed to break out. It came back to retest and boom, it went up. So we did go up with it. We shared the signal and we did go a bit more to the upside with it. So one thing that I saw about today's trade is that as soon as the market, like when the market opened, price was already moving upwards. So we couldn't really like, basically just kept catching entry like in the middle of nowhere because this happened like close to the AMs. So what happened is that price, we just waited for price to retest somewhere around here because this is our previous resistant area and now it's retesting and it's going to be our next support. That's what we're looking for, and we got this. And while getting this, I love the fact that you can simply see these candlesticks right here. They've been rejecting multiple times to the bottom side, meaning that there's a higher momentum to the upside. So what I've done is that I went all the way to the 15-minute, waited for my entry, and as soon as price broke above this area right here, which is right here, that's when we actually took the signal. Price couldn't break, it couldn't break, it couldn't break, and these two candlesticks, I placed my buy somewhere around here, my buy stops, and boom, yes, it did break out, and now we're in profits. So even though it can come back to retest, or there's a high chance that it's going to continue going all the way upwards, but I'm looking for price to at least test around this area. Once it tests, it will allow me to see how important, how the buyers are actually stronger in terms of going up. If they do happen to break above here, they can retest, or it doesn't have to be a retest. But once it does continue going all the way upside, we are going to be continuing with it. And with this, I love the fact that we are going to be getting something close to a 5% on just 199 pips, which is insane, guys. So looking at it, so far we're moving well. I'm just waiting for price to break above here. Once it breaks above here, I'll move my stop loss to break even because we've got 36 pips in stop loss right now, but I'll move it to break even. And yeah, I'll even see. So what happens is that even if the next candlestick comes and then it goes all the way down, maybe it closes below here, I'll just close my stop before it hits stop loss, because why? I'm not expecting those candlesticks to happen or take place. So that's what I'm actually looking at for GBPJPY. And in terms of like, for the whole week, I'm seeing price push all the way to the upside because you can see that there's a very strong momentum to the upside all the way. This is our overall targets here, and once it gets here, we'll just see what actually happens throughout the week. Is it going to still continue going up? Is it going to play a bit more around here? Because remember, with the previous video, guys, this exact same move we did speak about. I did mention that, yes, guys, we've reached resistance. There's a high chance that price can play and then go back up. If you didn't see that part, make sure that you do check it out. So even here, I still see that price can get here. Maybe play for a while, and then boom, continue going upwards, guys. If you are literally watching these live sessions, you should be able to be making money, because this is what these whole trading sessions are all about. So looking at US30 as well, US30 is super amazing trade. Remember the previous week I spoke about this movement. It went up, we took some buys, and on Wednesday when I uploaded the video that we did speak about, we were seeing some buys somewhere around here. Yes, price tried to take us out here, but because of the third touches, it didn't close below and it actually went up, and we profited from this whole movement. So now what happened is that as soon as the market opened, you can see right here, as soon as the market opened, we also even shared this group. If you are in the Telegram group, you'll notice that I did share some of the testimonials. We shared this group, it went up. So as soon as we're seeing this testing here, because this was previous support, previous resistance, now being support. We took a buy, went a bit more to the upside with it, and today when price was still playing a bit more around these areas here, that's when we saw this whole movement here, and we took this buy and boom, shot up within a few minutes. Because take a look at it, we took it from I think the 15-minute, but take a look at what actually happened. Okay, let me just boom, let me just lock this up. Perfect, there we go. I just wanted to secure or close this. Okay, it's okay. I wanted to remove this 15-minute, but it's okay, this 15-minute trend line. But as soon as we saw this touch, the second touches here, this third touch, once price started to break somewhere above here, that's when we took our buys, and then we continue going all the way up with it. So we went out somewhere here because we're like, you know what, we'll just manage it. But I think there was a dumb move for us to go out because price is still going upwards, guys. It's going upwards, and since it broke above here, it closed above here massively, we see it going all the way upwards up until this area. Let me just show you guys, remove this and just show you guys up until this area right here, which is close to a 7%. So I'll just wait to see a price giving us at least some sort of a correction, maybe a smaller correction on the 15-minute, then I'll be riding onto that next impulsive movement to the upside. But so far, it's looking beautiful. Monday, normally you'd hear me saying that Mondays I'm not excited to trade, but with these ones, guys, I'm excited to see these positions playing out, because normally I'll take a few stop losses on Mondays, and then on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday is when I'll be profitable. But today it's happening on Monday, which is insane. So what happens is that, yeah, you can see already we've got this, and then price, I was seeing price come just a bit somewhere down here and then continue going up. But price was like, no, I'm not going to take through with what you're saying, Lesiba. I want to do my own thing. So with this, all we had to do is just evolve the line like this. So as soon as we evolve this line, you can see that, okay, let me just remove this. As soon as we evolved this line, and as well just by having this young resistant area right here, you can see that, yes, price did break above. It came back to retest, it gave us the first touch, second touch, being at third touches. Remember, even at yesterday's Instagram live, we said that for price to continue, it has to at least give us 3 touches. So here's our third touch, and after the third touch right here, previous resistance now became support, boom, buyers, and then price is going upwards. So with this, our next overall take profit, at least somewhere around these areas here. So we see price push all the way up to here, and if you haven't caught this move, it's okay. The market will always come back and give you more opportunities. It doesn't mean that it's going to come back here, even though it can come back, but what can happen is the price can maybe push upwards, then retest here, and then boom, go back up. Why? Because I'm seeing this area be our resistance right here. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing for the week. But so far, I didn't want to waste a lot of time talking about these setups, because why? Because of the fact that we're doing an insane giveaway, a weekend giveaway with me. All the instructions are also in our Telegram public group, and I'm excited that you will be one of those lucky people that can benefit from those giveaways. But for now, I'll just see you guys on the next YouTube video. Hope you guys have been able to find value from this. Comment below with the setups that you're seeing, and as well, like this video, hit the subscribe button, and turn on the notification bell, so whenever I update you guys about this trade, maybe I'll update you guys during the week about this trade, you'll be able to see how we're able to basically just move forward with it. And make sure that you are in the Telegram public group, because that's where I send out most of my updates. I'll see you guys in the next YouTube video.